Thanks to Bengal, I now want to make my own series on the franchise mode with the New York Jets. I've been watching him ever since he started doing it. I think it's insanely funny, but I just want to start with my own version of the Jets here. And so he didn't really do a lot of trading from what I've watched so far. Um, but I do want to do a lot of trading. That's my thing. So I'm going to do my own version of Bengal here. So we're going to go thin. Sure, that's fine. Now, offensive playbooks, I'm gonna keep it how he keeps it. I'm gonna keep it I'm gonna use coach suggestions, all that. As you can see, I'm gonna go all Madden sim, just how he does, and see if we can get a better outcome than Bingle here. We're gonna go 9 minutes just like he does, and we're gonna do all manual like he does as well. And we're gonna jump straight into our preseason game already. Now, let's go ahead, and the first thing I want to do is I want to come into team scheme here, and I want to change our team scheme over to spread. Spread would actually be pretty good with Kadarius Toney. I personally like running a 3-4 or maybe a 4-6. Yeah, 4-6 works pretty good here actually. So let's go to 4-6. All right, let's hop into free agents already. See what we can pick up. Odell, I don't want to pick up Odell because at the end of the year he's going to be a free agent. Chris Harris isn't really that good either. Linval Joseph would probably be a pretty good pickup. JC Treader would definitely be a good pickup. But let's go ahead and hop in and check to see what we really need. I know I want to get a different quarterback because Daniel Jones just is not going to be it for us. In the series, I saw he was actually using Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor is a pretty good option. It's just his throwing stats really are not the best. I mean, Daniel Jones' throwing stats really aren't the best either. We got Sterling Shepard, Kenny Galladay, Darius Slayton, Kadarius Toney. All right, for the defense, this 4-6 defense that we're going to be running is actually going to be very beneficial for Kayvon Thibodeau. Xavier McKinney, Dory Jackson, Julian Love. All right, so we definitely need a defensive tackle. Defense wins championships. Defense obviously is going to win us championships here. So we need to get some help on defense. Definitely a lot. So the first thing I'm going to be looking at here is obviously going to be our defensive tackles. Defensive tackles and corner is definitely area of need right now. So we need defensive tackle, corners. Offensive line needs a lot of help. And so far, I think that's really it. Jordan Akins will be fine. So we're going to hop into free agents at first. So we need offensive line. So we're going to bring in JC Treader. What's our cap? We have $6 million in cap space. So we're going to bring in JC Treader as our first bring in. We are going to sadly bring in Chris Harris because our corner depth really needs a lot of help here. I really want to bring in Linval as well, but we're not going to have a lot of cap room because of Linval. So we're going to bring Linval as well. We're going to bring in Alexander Johnson. Literally anybody on this team will be good. Bring Alexander Johnson. All right, so now we're going to make some trades. Make some good old trades here. We do have to cut some people, or we could trade them away. It just depends on who he wants. So our long snapper is going to clear 700,000. Anybody else clears money? No, nobody else clears money. So we're going to just cut random people at will. All right, here we are. So let's go ahead and hop into Trade Center here. And we're looking for quarterback is actually our top thing of need right now. So we're going to hop into quarterback here. We're going to get rid of Daniel Jones. We're going to send this boy away instantly. So quarterback, I really want a pocket passer quarterback. I want somebody that can just deliver dimes. And I want somebody within like the 85 to 90s. You know, obviously I'm not going to get anything crazy. Oh boy. I'm already getting tired of the New York Giants. So we're going to go. Jimmy G has a very big contract. I can't bring in Jimmy G. Trevor Lawrence would be pretty good. We could definitely try to bring in Aaron. But I know that that's going to be a one-time deal, and I'm going to have to use a first pick for that. Derek Carr, I always bring in. Matt Stafford, I brought in for my Jets series. Not gonna bring in Lamar either. Man, there's nobody. All right, there's nobody really that we can bring in. So I am gonna try to bring in Matt Stafford, Frat Stafford. So they're definitely not gonna want Daniel Jones. So we're just gonna see what they yeah, that's gonna be nothing. What do they need? They need a right guard. They need a center. So do we really just give away our center? Do we really just give away JC Treader like that? I mean, if they'll take him, and it's declined as well. Okay. Draft picks. I really don't want to get rid of our first round pick for and it was declined also. So we're probably gonna need somebody younger to get rid of. O'Shane, however you even pronounce that last name. So probably not gonna get Matt Stafford. So let's go ahead and head over. We could try to pick up Baker. I believe he has star development. He does. And he is nowhere close to even leveling up. We could try and get Aaron Rodgers, somehow, some way. For miraculously trying to get Aaron. And they don't even have any interest. Dude, wow, they really love Aaron. Holy crap. We could try and give away Saquon. Give away Matt Breida for Aaron. Not even. All right. I can bring in you. I really don't want to. I can't even afford Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm bringing Dak. That would be great. Division rivals. Just trying to just clean trade here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Well, they take a first round pick for Dakota. Not even close. They need a center as well, so we can try and get rid of JC Treader as well. Nope, not even half. Man, nobody. Commanders, no. Colts, no. Chiefs, no. I don't even know why I'm going to try this. But damn it, I'm going to try it anyway. They need Rouse linebacker. So this is a franchise quarterback. And he signed like a 10-year deal or something like that. Yeah, not even close. All right, so next off that I can probably think of is Tom Brady. But not even Tom Brady can probably help this New York offense. Draft picks. Boom. First round pick. That actually has some promise. Defensive tackle. Get rid of Linval. Sadly. Did it go down because of Daniel Jones? I think it did. It did. It went down because of Daniel Jones. Get rid of Azeez Ojulari. It goes down. So we might just have to get rid of all of our picks for Herbie. Let's try first, second, and third. Wow, nothing. Whoo, boy. I really don't want to get rid of Saquon. Well, yeah. I want to get rid of Saquon. And then in return, I'll take like a third. Herbert and a third? I'll just straight Herbert and Saquon. Not about half, really? Really? This is gonna get bad really fast. Wow. You don't even want Saquon. How about all? Let's go by all here. Rid of a Dory. This is not good. I guess the good news is that we can try and go after Tom Brady. With Saquon and a first round pick. Nope, not even. Man. We could go after Kyler here. Just clean sweep Saquon for Kyler. But I'm not gonna get rid of anything crazy for Kyler though. He's an 84. And he also, I think his contract negotiations are gonna be pretty freaking wild once they come out. I got to get rid of a first round pick. About a quarterback and Daniel Jones in a second round pick. Am I really? I'm gonna have to get rid of my first round pick. Trade has been accepted. Not like it took freaking. Oh, we could have gotten rid of some receivers. I'm just not thinking about that. Oh man, this is gonna be. This is our year, baby. Halfback, Latavius Murray. We could sign Latavius Murray for 1 year. I mean, we're running spread though, so I mean, we really just need a block that or a back that can block for this year. So let's just go pass blocking and see what we got. Carryon Johnson is actually the highest pass block. He's a 69 overall. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and just sign Carryon here because I'm going to be running 5 wide the entire series probably. Manage roster, adjust lineup. All right, so our lineup's looking pretty whack right now, I would say. Matt Breida, Carryon Johnson. Matt Breida is a speed back though. He is. Okay. We might have enough money for a new left guard. I don't know though. Could try and get rid of Kenny Galladay. I don't really like how Kenny Galladay would fit. He has only 89 speed, so we could just try to trade him away for like a fast receiver. Maybe we could pick up. I think somebody that's like fast I could use. Byron Pringle's pretty fast. At least I think he should be fast. He had only 91 speed. Really, that's it. That's sad. Bengals, no, not really anybody fast there. Gabe Davis, maybe, is pretty good. I think he has pretty good speed. He has 90 speed. That's freaking atrocious. Nothing really going on here. Jakeem Grant Sr. would be pretty good. Put him in the slot. He should have pretty good speed. He has 93 speed. That's it. They only gave him 93 speed. That's outrageous. Could try and pick up Mike Evans here. Mike Evans would be a pretty good pickup. I doubt they're going to give us Mike Evans, though. Scotty Miller, Brashad Perryman. They only have Cyril Grayson as a 66 overall, but they have Scotty higher. That is outrageous. See, 94 speed for Scotty there. That is something we need for sure. I kind of want to get a draft pick out of them too, because I know that I'm not gonna get a first round pick out of him. I don't even know why. Well, I could get a first round pick probably if I just no. I think they wanted it more if I would have just sat there and had Scotty there with me. Go ahead and look here. We could bring in Marquise Browns for Kyler. Ooh, yeah, we could definitely try and bring in Marquise Brown for Kyler Murray. Oh yeah, draft pick. Throw a draft pick in there, and we're gonna be good. Draft pick. Put a 4th round pick in there for you. All right, give you a 3rd round pick. We're destroying our draft capital here. All right, 3rd round pick, Marquise Brown. All right, we're destroying our draft capital. But I mean, so far we're starting to get there already. This team is starting to show it's pretty promising. Now, Dexter Lawrence is going to be an 83 overall defensive tackle. Okay, so I'm going to make the decision. I'll move Dexter Lawrence to defensive tackle, and I'm going to move Kayvon Thibodeau to right end. And I'll have him pass rushing the whole time. So defensive tackle, Kayvon Thibodeau will be moved to left end, I believe, is what it is. Yes, we'll be moved to left end. And then we're going to get another outside linebacker. And then go from there. So we're going to come over here, move him to left end. Ooh, boy. Okay. 77 overall. David McKinney will be good. Jordan Love will be fine. Dory Jackson. All right, so now our defense is looking pretty okay. I would like to get a new outside linebacker. Maybe Cole Holcomb would be pretty okay. I'd like to try and get Cole Holcomb for the preseason here. That's the trade block. I really don't want a trade block right now. We're gonna go, yeah, outside line. I believe he has him as a right side linebacker, and it's gonna be the Commanders, Cole Holcomb, and we're gonna get rid of. Who do we want to get rid of? What's our receiving core look like right now? Our receiving core is pretty in depth, actually. We have tons of room here. We're gonna get rid of Richie James for Cole Holcomb. Instantly accepted. Awesome. Richie James wasn't even gonna see a single snap. Manage roster. We're gonna look at our lineup once again, as we are 15 minutes into recording already. All right, so this is what our team is gonna look like so far. I'm really liking it. We probably could use a new left guard, but so roster free agents. We could probably put Brian Bulaga. Okay, you're kind of worth a lot of money, but we're gonna sign Brian Bulaga, put him to left guard. We could bring Odell back to the Giants. We have to cut a player. We could definitely bring him back to the Giants, but I don't know. I don't know if we should bring him back to the Giants because he's just going to be a free agent. We can just sign him a free agency anyway. Just line up Brian Bulaga to left guard, if it doesn't already do it for me. Or we could just move Anthony Thomas? Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas to left guard. So he's just going to move into the interior line to left guard. And let's take a look. Are we at 78? 77 still. All right, so Andrew Thomas is going to be 77. So our lowest is a 76 overall in Glowinski. Jordan Akins could probably use an upgrade. We could get rid of Darius Slayton for a tight end. I could think like Cameron Brate would be pretty okay. We can just look around for shop around for a tight end for a second, and then we can head into week 1. And then Zach Ertz, maybe? But he's really old. He's 31. Gerald Everett. Donald Parham. He's a 67 overall in this, but he's like an 89 overall in whatever, in Ultimate Team. Mo Cox would be pretty good. He's tall, which is good. Dalton Schultz, Mike Gesicki, maybe. Dallas Goedert's an 85. JJ Ortega-Whiteside. And Kyle Pitts. He's only 21. Really? That's insane. We could bring in Evan Ingram. Actually, bring back Evan Ingram, because Evan Ingram was a Giant at one point. So they're not even interested. Kyle Uzuma. Can bring in Uzuma. Almost. If we put in a 7th round pick, this is totally going to be it. Oh yeah, this is going to be it right here. Alright, 6th round pick, this will be it right here. Boom, that's it right there. Alright, Kyle Uzuma. His name's not Kyle with a C. CJ, Kyle Uzuma. Kyle Uzuma, CJ Uzuma, same story. So CJ Uzuma is now a Giant. Getting our New York teams mixed up here. And I feel like we are ready to go. I feel like we are good to go here. We can also change our superstar abilities here. Passers with ability improve the catching prowess of all tight ends who are open on pass plays. No, I don't really want that. I want something that's good here. We'll go safety valve for sure, because I like throwing checkdowns. And then we'll go... You get jukebox. Passer with a perfect action, all crossbody throws up to 20 yards. Yes, no look Deadeye would be perfect for how I play. So, Marquise Brown, star... All right, everything looked good there. Anything else I need to look at? Superstar. All right, so we're gonna sim preseason, and then we're just gonna hop straight into week 1 against the Bengals, which is kind of funny because I'm doing the series because of Bengal, but just gonna hop straight on into that. I'm really looking forward to this. I know I'm gonna be just as pissed off as Bengal is during this whole ordeal, but what can you do, really? Nothing. Can't do anything. As we're gonna be coming into week 3 here, and then week 4. All right. Here we are. The preseason is now over. We can choose a draft class. We're going to do how you did it. Auto-generated rookies. Everything's going to be the same. Regional scouting, I understand. I'm not going to mess with that right now, however. All right. Set season goal. We are going to go the lowest wins possible because we need to rebuild. I'm going to keep my job in the first year. Opening day keys. We're actually going to be opening up against the Titans. We need a stifling defense. We need to stuff the run because it's Derrick Henry. Beat the Titans, allow less than 75 yards. Set your gameplay goal. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Derrick Henry. Upgrade players already. Kadarius Toney has an upgrade. Darnay Holmes has one as well. We're going to go man-to-man. I like having man defense here. And we're going to make a bunch of different audibles here. I kind of noticed that... At least from what I saw, the Bengal didn't really do anything when it comes to putting audibles on for, I say audibles like adjustments for defense. Now, that could be to say that I didn't watch it, or like I just put it on as background noise and I just kind of like laugh at it. But I decided to try it myself, so here we are. All right, week 1's against the Titans. Here we are. Let's go ahead and look at our lineup once again, as we are going to look, and we got a different running back here. Did we just cut Matt Breida, or did he retire? Halfback. Did we cut Matt Breida? Did the CPU just cut him? All right, well, that actually makes a problem, because now we actually are going to need a halfback. Wow. This is going to be a problem. Montgomery, Bills, Broncos, Browns. Browns no longer have Kareem Hunt. Saquon Barkley is now the starter for Arizona. Austin Eckler, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. We bring in Ronald Jones. Like Ronald Jones would be pretty good. Let's take a look around though, just to make sure. Naheem Hines would be pretty good. Antonio Gibson, Brian Robinson, J.D. McKissick, Elliott. We bring in Pollard. Division rivals. Myles Gaskin, Chase Edmonds, Miles Sanders. Cordell Patterson would be a pretty good option, actually, because we could use him in the passing game. But I don't really know what they... I'm not giving away a quarterback, that's for sure. Unless they want Tyrod, which I highly doubt they want Tyrod. So I kind of want Tyrod, actually, which is pretty funny. Eliza Mitchell, Trey Sermon. Who do you have? Star Dev? Normal Dev. Oof. Elijah Mitchell. What's your ratings, buddy? 90, 91, 84 break tackle. I could definitely use that. Let's hop into Elijah Mitchell here. See what they want. They want right guard. They want a quarterback. Tyrod Taylor. There you go. Get rid of here. Get out of here. I might have to use another draft pick. 5th round pick. Take it or leave it. I'm not giving you anything else. That's a lie. I will be giving you something else. 4th round pick. If I have to give you a 2nd round pick, I'm going to... But just a straight 2nd round pick. Thank you. As I said, we are butchering our draft capital. But it doesn't matter. It is okay. Make a little bit more money there. As we are 30 minutes into this episode, and we still have not even started our team here. All right, here we are. We need to go to weekly strategy, however, so we can set up the defense. All right, so what we are going to do for defense is we are going to defend the inside run. Absolutely correct. And for offense, we are going to want to throw it medium. And then we are going to come to the team profile. We're going to see who we want to. I don't really want to do Wandale Robinson. I really want to do Kyler. And then start training. This is pretty intense. All right. Here we go. Our first week as an NFL coach. This is going to be pretty intense. I already know we're probably going to get whooped up on here by the Titans, but one can only dream. So away is going to be pretty much our base away. I have our alternate pants on for some reason. We're going to go with our 2010's alternate classics, and I kind of want to do all white for this whooping that we're about to get. What helmets we got here? Could do the color rush. Yeah, we'll go color rush just to look a little fancy for them whenever they just run it down our throat. But here we go. We are hopping into our first week of the 2022 NFL season. We're going to go ahead and kick it off with Graham Gano here. Those helmets look a little weird. Look a little bit more powdery than I do remember. Blake Martinez is still here. He didn't actually get cut. He's just... all right, so let's go ahead and... quarterback matchups, we're going to go by... What do they have? They don't really have anything. So we're going to go by overall. And by... Zone coverage, we're going to go match. And playing ball, we're going to go SWAT. We're going to start off in cover 4 quarter. As I know, they're probably going to start running it. So I'm okay with Xavier McKinney. And they are going to stretch it out here. And we're going to get instantly... The first play of the game here is going to be a touchdown, Derrick Henry. That sets the tone. That really does set the tone for how this series is going to go here. Because I was right there with Xavier McKinney. And it seemed like nobody else really was. So let's see how this play just set up amazingly. As I believe that's Jordan Love. Just takes the worst angle possible here. And looks like Blake Martinez is already doing Blake Martinez things. As yeah, this play could not have gone any worse. That is a 75-yard rush for Derrick Henry to start the game. All right, might as well call the Tennessee Titans the handing the ball off team, because Ryan Tannehill is just going to hand that ball off to a Super Bowl. We're going to get this kickoff here to Kadarius Toney, going to get it out to the 29. As I'm already dreading making this decision to play this. Kyler Murray wearing the number 4. We're going to hand the ball off to Elijah Mitchell here. We're going to see what we can get started here. We're going to hand the ball off, and we're going to get pretty dang good yards with Elijah Mitchell. 10 yards up the middle. Because we ended up getting rid of Saquon for this Kyler Murray trade, which we don't know what's going to be quite of it yet, as that's going to be clamped. Absolutely clamped right there. But somehow, someway, Kyler Murray gets rid of it with pressure in his face to Sterling Shepard. That was a play that kind of puckered. That was a little bit of a pucker factor right there. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be making that throw anymore today. So we're going to hand it off to Elijah Mitchell, as they're going to send the house to Elijah Mitchell. Able to pick up 2 somehow, some way. As I really don't like how this play is setting up here. We're actually going to move Kadarius Toney to a slant. And we're going to actually throw that slant, because that slant was wide open. I'm probably going to start... just to get our bearings here, I might actually switch our play calling here to... Let's see. We'll attempt. Yeah, here it is. Possession catch, because I really, really don't like that. As Marquise Brown and Kevin Byard are going to be lined up against each other. I think A might be open here. They're going to back up. And A is not open, actually. A was open. I had to user catch that because Kevin Byard was just sitting right in the face. That was definitely pucker factor. As we're going to hand off to Elijah Mitchell here on 2nd and 3. As we're going to get absolutely no blocking scheme there, as it's going to be 3rd and 1. And we are going to go with not power O, because that never sets up. Fake halfback flip never sets up either. We're just going to go with ISO here. Hopefully something sets up. I would love for something to set up here. And it's just going to be first down, Elijah Mitchell. Sweet home Alabama. That is good enough for me against this very scary defense. So we're going to go curl flat. And we're going to read the defense here. It looks like they're actually ready for it, so I might just have to check it down in my halfback, as that's exactly what I'm going to do here to Elijah Mitchell, because nothing was setting up. That's only a gain of 1, but that is definitely better than an interception. I'm going to slot out here, as I have a lot of spit building up in my mouth from the nerves, as we might move Kadarius Toney to a curl here. I'm liking that. And then we're just going to force feed that to Elijah Mitchell. It's going to be a drop, but not an interception, which is definitely good. Drive corner here looks pretty good. Sterling Shepard's going to come across the come across route. I'm liking that as a number. That's wide open. Woo! That was wide open there. I read that defense perfectly. However, it already looks like this will be the showing of why this New York team is going to be the worst. Glowinski just doesn't even block him. If he would have held that block, and neither does our left tackle, Brian Bulaga, doesn't even act like he doesn't even want to be here. But that was a beautiful setup. Just mismatch right there on the linebacker. Oh man, that was a beautiful mismatch. And we have the ice kicker effect already through the momentum bar. So I hopefully can just send this down the middle. And it's actually going to be missed. Doinked up the upright. Sounds like a Graham Gano start of the season here. But momentum is a big thing in this game already. So we're going to go cover 6. And we're just literally going to go run up the middle here because we just need... it's going to be a handoff. It's going to be a stretch again. It's going to be single. And somehow they're just going to get another touchdown with Derrick Henry here. Even though I had set the defense to literally run up the middle. And I did a cut stick there, but I don't know what 22 is doing right here. Corey Jackson doing some dumb stuff here. Our entire defense just gets caught. That definitely looks like... Oh, are you locking your arm? That is definitely a penalty. McKinney, not going to be here either. This entire defense just not showing up. I'm not going to lose my cool, though, because, like I said, I wasn't really expecting much of this first game here. And just like that, Derrick Henry has 2 rushes for 145 yards. All right, we're not going to get discouraged, though. So, change our game plan up a little bit, as I really would like to come out in 2 back here. Go PA wheel switch. And we're going to put Corbin here on out. And that's going to be wide open across the middle to Marquise Brown. And then I might also put it on conservative here because we are going for literally nothing, as that's RPO, which is really weird. That's going to be an A button, which is going to be wide open. It's going to be out of the reach of Kadarius Toney, though, because Kadarius is trying to make it too little flashy there. A little flashy. Don't really like that. Marquise Brown could get open here if we... well, we can't even do it because of X Factor here. Kadarius Toney does look a little bit open, but he's smothered. Try slip screen to Elijah Mitchell. Let's see. As we're going to backpedal, and we're going to throw it, as none of these blocks are actually going to set up for some crazy reason. Our offensive line just does not want to leave. They just want to stay close to home. I'm going to come out in dagger form here. On 4th and 6 already in the first quarter. As I'm going to try to hit Marquise Brown across the middle here, or we can hit our tight end, which I'm going to throw it to our tight end. He's going to catch it, but at what cost? Because that's actually going to be a turnover on downs. As we get insta-pressured again, which is going to be a common occurrence here. As they sent the defensive back, and nobody was open there because that was horrible route running by Sterling Shepard. We're going to run Mike Blitz O here. Hopefully getting some pressure on Derrick Henry. Because as I said, Derrick Henry is a force to be reckoned with. As we're going to cut stick, that's what I tried doing earlier, and it wouldn't let me do it. They're going to actually come out 5 wide here because they're like, oh, you're not going to do that to us. We're actually going to come out 5 wide here as we're going to bring on Dexter Lawrence, and he's going to get to the quarterback. We're going to swat that ball. Woo! When was Derrick Henry a wide receiver? Because last time I checked, he wasn't. As that is a horrible play by this defense. Great. Move Derrick Henry to wide receiver because he just got mossed. This is a run up the middle. If it's not, I don't know what it is. That's going to be a stretch, actually. And we're actually going to get a tackle there. We're actually starting to show up here, even though it's 14-0. Running man coverage like idiots. I'd like to trade for a... nobody wants to even touch the tight end, Austin Hooper. Might have to adjust... we're going to flip that because that does not look good. That's going to be a run up the middle. And that is going to be a stop. 4th and 2. We finally hold them to 3 points. Already doing better than Bengal. They're going to elect to go for it here. As this is definitely a pass play. And I'm going to bring Holcomb back, actually. As that's actually going to be a run. And it's going to be a stop for this New York defense, which I'm 110% subscribed. I'm surprised that they decided to come out here with a run with him fatigued, as we're going to hand this ball off to Elijah Mitchell. We're going to cut that back inside. Nothing is there for Elijah Mitchell. That is 2nd and 7. The rule of football, as long as you can gain 3 yards, at least 3 yards every play, you will have the best offense in the NFL. As we're going to give it to Elijah Mitchell once again, showing us why it was better to have him than Saquon. I love having a balanced running back. I love having a little bit of speed and a little bit of power. As we are going to come into the second quarter here, and we're going to hand it off to Elijah Mitchell once again, as this does actually look like they're adjusting the defense here for Elijah Mitchell. And we're going to hand this off to Elijah Mitchell once again. That's going to be again about 5. Boom, 2nd and 5. And we're going to hand it off to Elijah Mitchell once more, as they are really adjusting the defense for Elijah Mitchell for a stretch play here. And we are going to hand this ball off again, as they're going to get instant pressure. That's going to be a 3rd and 5 for this New York offense, as it is 0-14. Elijah Mitchell going to come out of the backfield here, as we're going to dump this off to our tight end, as that's going to be a 4th and 3, only gain of 2. So we are going to elect to go for it once more, as they're giving us... Our offensive coordinator is the worst offensive coordinator I've ever met, because he wants to do run plays on 4th and 3. As actually, we might actually audible to inside zone split here. because their defense does not look ready, and it is not. That is a first down for New York. Maybe it wasn't such a bad idea after all. I see a mismatch here. Marquise Brown against this corner. Kevin Byard is really the only person that we'll have to worry about right now. As nothing's really getting open, as we're going to pass lead that possession catch. That's going to be Kenny Galladay against Malik Hooker. All right, mesh spot. Here we are. Kadarius Toney is saying, hey, I'm about to be wide open on this play. I don't even know if that's going to be true. It kind of is. Malik Hooker. I don't even know why I said Malik Hooker. That's just the first name that popped in my head. As we're going to go inside zone here with Elijah Mitchell. If we can even get a field goal right now, I'll be happy. But we probably won't because we have the ice kicker effect. As this looks like... Never mind. I was going to say that looked like perfect run blocking there, but it definitely was not. As we come down to 3rd and 5 here on our own 45-yard line, as I'm going to be looking for something here, as our tight end is wide open across the middle. That's CJ Uzuma. Just a little bit of patience is all we need. All right, we're going to go halfback power here. I have noticed that all Madden in this game is really freaking hard. Halfback power will probably not be the play to get it done, which it is not. It gains pretty good yards, about 4 yards there. But all Madden this year is really, really difficult. I will not hold that against anybody, because if you can score on all Madden consistently, you deserve a medal. Because I have a really hard time playing on all Madden difficulty. We're going to put Elijah Mitchell here on a block here. As we're going to dump that off to our tight end. Possession catch it. As that's going to be 4th and inches. Kind of tempted to come out and... Hey, they even wants to come out in 5 wide. Who'd have thunk it? We're going to come on double slants here. See what they're going to give us. We're going to actually audible out to RPO alert bubble. As this will maybe work. As we're going to not get it. Oh, they're going to be so gracious to give that to us, actually. Because I didn't even think we were going to get that. Elijah Mitchell is going to be our workhorse here, as we're going to get some excellent blocking down the middle. Elijah Mitchell almost came in for our first touchdown of the season. We're going to give this to Jeremiah Hall on the 1-yard line. Might have to actually QB sneak this ball in to get our first taste of the end zone, as we don't even have to do that because Jeremiah Hall just walks it on in to the end zone, as we have the ice kicker effect for this PAT, but I don't think it's going to matter because that's going to be right down the middle, as this game is now a 7-point game in the second half. All right, here we are. Here we go, ladies and gentle cars. We are kicking off once again to this Tennessee offense, which has, I believe, has only passed twice this entire game. And other than that, I think this is a very winnable game as long as we can keep Derrick Henry out of the end zone. Which we're going to change this up here a little bit. We're going to go, for that, we're going to go by height, and we're going to go tackling. Increase the chances of allowing yards after contact. We're going to go conservative tackle here, just because we need to tackle. Other than that, we're going to go cover 3 seam to start out this game. This drive, I mean, as we're going to, this looks like a pass play because that running back is way too far up. So I'm going to bite down on Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry's going to be wide open, even though I did cover 3 seam. As, that was pretty good defense by us. You know, Derrick Henry is left wide open, as we're going to bring Holcomb over here. We're going to put Kayvon Thibodeau. This Thibodeau is going to get in the backfield, and that tight end, Austin Hooper, is wide open. Cover 4 palm. This looks like it could be a run, but it's going to be the 2-minute warning. We're going to head into Sam Mike 3 press. As actually, it's going to be a pass, so we are going to audible straight into cover 1 press. This is going to be, we're going to guess pass all day here. We're going to try and get to the quarterback, which we cannot. The wide open is wide open, as he's just going to throw the football away. We could not get to Tannehill even if we wanted to. We're going to head cover 3 seam once again here. As this looks like it could definitely be a run to the outside. It is not. It is actually going to be a pass, as that's almost going to be picked off. What are they going to do? They're going to go for it once more, as this, they're not. It's actually going to be field goal here, but that is going to be wide right. We're going to get this football once again. Hopefully, we are able to take this football down and score. As we are going to come out and why sail actually looks pretty good here. Darius Toney has been really, really quiet. We're going to go on a zig route here. Hopefully this is man coverage. If it's not, it's actually going to be wide open. They have him lined up against a linebacker as they're going to send their corner. And I may have threw that a little bit too fast for my liking. So now we are 2nd and 7 as we're going to throw it straight to Marquise Brown because we read that beautifully down. That was a beautiful read there by me. Instantly, as soon as that play action came off, bam, threw it. Beautiful reads out here as we have a minute left to score. We're going to put Kadarius Toney on a streak, and hopefully we can bust that open. Nothing's really open here, as that was actually a good bump. That was out of our throwing range, so we're going to go mesh spot. We are in field goal range, however, and we get the ball at half. So if we just get a little bit closer here, as we're going to cut that inside, because that outside was looking a little bit scary for my liking. We're going to come out into 5 wide here because we like running spread. As Marquise Brown does look a little bit open here if we can get him. That, I'm going to test it. I'm going to test the waters there. That's Kevin Byard, though, so that's going to be intercepted. He's going to bring it on out. That might actually be a pick 6, knowing all Madden difficulty. And I think it is. No, he's actually going to be brought down to the 37. I even led it out to the left, and I guess Kyler Murray just isn't known for making those kinds of plays. This is bunch set. That's going to be a pass. I'm willing to bet money on it. And it is, as we're going to get down to the middle here. And there it's going to be a wide open. Derrick Henry is just going to break tackles after tackles. And we're going to bring him on down. Even though I'm running defense to stop stuff like that, it somehow gets open. I'm pretty sure I ran the exact defense needed, and we're not going to be able to look at it because Madden is so fucking stupid. As I'm going to switch out of that to cover 2 invert, just so I can get as many people in the end zone here. Somehow, some way, this is going to be a touchdown for Tennessee. I am surprised that that was not a touchdown for Tennessee. This looks like a run for him, which I would not be surprised if it is a run. It's actually a pass, as they're going to try and run a slant. And Martinez, like always, is damn stupid. Because couldn't even see the guy. He's not even taking control of the guy that's right in front of his fucking face. Look at that. Just turns right around like he's looking. He's about to start throwing the football. Like Martinez's awareness is absolutely terrible. As they're going to score literally right before halftime. Give us no time. We could have made it 14-14, but instead we turned the ball over to Kevin Byard, who is the best safety in the NFL according to all Madden difficulty. As this is going to make it a 21-7 ball game, which I am not too upset about, actually. So, we just got to play this great here. It's going to be 3 seconds left here in the second quarter, as we are just going to hand this ball off to Elijah Mitchell to go into halftime. As Elijah Mitchell is actually going to get some open space here, which is very surprising because we haven't gotten that much space in this entire game. All right, Mike Vrabel is going to be coming in here being like, all right, good job, Derrick Henry. You're literally the only reason why we were in this game. As we are going to have to defend our outside run here, which is very, very embarrassing. 152 yards on just 4 carries. That is a statistic that you never want to see against an NFL defense, especially the Giants. Offense is coming out on here. PA boot shot looks pretty enticing. Al Uzuma. I can kind of use he's going to be the A receiver here. We're going to pass lead that. Kenny Galladay is actually going to break that tackle. Miraculously breaks the tackle. Short throw passing has been set to passive for them, even though that is literally my entire game plan is just checkdowns. Might as well just call me Tom Brady with this. Which honestly, I might even try to trade for Tom Brady later, as that's somehow going to be intercepted. Makes absolutely no sense how that works. If you come into the instant replay here, that actually hit Kadarius Toney, I do believe. That actually hit his hands before. So they're just going to throw it straight to the defender here. This is a run. 110% run, as we're going to bring down the entire team here. We're not even going to get to him, but he's going to throw off his back foot. That's going to be an interception for Jordan Love. I'm so glad that happened. They get a cheeky play, we get a cheeky play, doesn't even matter. Try to throw it to Traylon Burks. Boy, that was a sketch play, as this is going to be nowhere, and that's going to be a holding call, I do believe, which does not surprise me. Holding offense now. Who was it? CJ Uzama. That PA slot cross here. Perfect. I'm just going to have to check this ball down, as we're going to put Shepard on a deep route here. Waiting for him to clear. There he is. Beautiful catch. As Kyler Murray has thrown 2 picks, which honestly, I'm not that upset about. We could try and trade for Tom Brady's. Try and break this defense here. We're going to scramble out. We're going to throw on the run here. For some reason, it was not pass led, but that's the whole reason we set that X factor. A superstar dev there to do that exact thing. Ricky Seals-Jones out there acting like he's going to get the football. Obviously, he's not, as we're going to toss that straight on up, as that is crazy pass interference that they're not going to call, because Tennessee is the best football team in the NFL. We're on verts here. That is a weird version of verts if I ever seen one, as we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to go PA, because they're like, hey, Elijah Mitchell, this guy's pretty mean. We're going to get nothing out. We're just going to throw that football away, almost running out of bounds. Is Kyler Murray. All right. Elijah Mitchell, please do not let me down. They're going to send the house once again, as nobody's open. I'm going to not be able to get that ball off, but somehow Marquise Brown comes down with the football. Because nobody wanted to get open on that play here. I'm looking for something a little bit. I'm looking for like a stretch play here. We're going to go halfback power, I guess. On the 9-yard line, they're going to be bringing down Kevin Byard, as this might actually open something up. It's not, as it is actually. I don't know why I'm even saying that. Elijah Mitchell getting down on the 1-yard line once again. We are going to be coming down. Kyler Murray. We will be bringing in Kyler Murray for the QB sneak. We're going to get cheeky with it. Here we go. Boom. Kyler Murray into the end zone. It is now a 7-point ball game. We still might trade for Tom Brady just for this season. It is now 14-21. All right. This is still nerve-wracking. I'm going to go ahead, kick this football away. We got 6 minutes left in this third quarter. Ooh. We're down to the 27-yard line. As here comes the offense. We're going to bring overload 3 seam right here. As we're going to bring the freaking house just here. As that was my area. Did our blitz even get in there? So that way I know. Our blitz did not. It got picked up 100%. That is terrible. That's also holding right there that they're not going to call. But we're in buck slant once again here. Hopefully getting something, as we're going to use the blitzers. Because that's going to be a run right up the middle. We're going to go for his legs. That's going to be a first down for Tennessee. I still don't know why they abandoned the run. This looks like a run for him as well. This looks pretty deadly. It is. It's going to be stretch, and we're going to dive. Cole Holcomb was the only defender out there that would have made that play. As they're still backpedaling. Thank God we traded for Cole Holcomb, because I know for a fact our outside linebackers weren't going to do a diddly dang thing about that. This should be a pass, because I highly doubt they're going to give Hillard the ball here. As they are, it's actually going to be a pass. A toss, I mean. I don't know why I said pass. Is this going to be 3rd and 6? Hillard. Now Henry is back in the game. This should be a pass, 100%. If they run this ball, they are a mad lad. As they are going to pass the football here, as he's going to get so much time. We're just going to swat that football away. Almost picking it off again after the swat. That was impressive. We're going to return middle here. Great defense by the New York Giants. We're going to punt this football away, and we are going to take possession. So it looks like it's going to be a touchback here, which it is. They finally knocked out their momentum. Now we just need to go back into coach suggestions and go inside zone. We are still running conservative on everything just because I'm still so freaking scared of all Madden this year. As they're going to send a blitz, Elijah Mitchell is going to break the initial tackle. Thank God. We're in inside zone here with Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell is going to be our team captain of the year, because we are just going to be giving him this football for the entire season. Elijah Mitchell, there was green grass on the outside, but I was too scared. We might just have to punt this football away, as they are prepared for this 3rd down conversion. We give it to Elijah Mitchell once again. That's going to bring us 4th and 4. Kind of wanted to go for it here. Kind of feeling antsy. We're going to go nothing too crazy here. Go corners. Make some hot routes here, as we're going to put Shepard on slant. And that looks pretty okay for me. As he is wide open there on that slant. He just goes straight down because I have it set up. I was expecting the rack. Thank God I didn't do that. All right. Let's go ahead and hit single back inside zone. Here we go. We're going to head to the left side here, which looks like a bad idea. Should have just gone to the right. Looks like they're sending the freaking house, but it turns out they're just good at recognizing that kind of play, because we've been doing it all freaking game. As it is 2nd and 9 here, as we're praying for an answer, as CJ Uzuma actually gets open on the drag route, as we're going to head out of bounds. Not going to risk anything here. Not going to go for anything super duper intricate, as we're going to just hit inside zone here on 1st down. If we can just get a touchdown here and chew the clock, we will be the winner of this ball game. We're 3 yards there for Elijah Mitchell. I'm really liking this defense right here, as I'm going to go switch. We're going to audible switch, as we're just going to put Kadarius Toney here on a curl. See what this defender does. And we're going to get insta pressure. That is absolutely atrocious. That makes me just want to be sick. As this, put your 4s up. It is 4th quarter here. Might just have to go for a field goal, because this is going to be a bloodbath. They're sending 2 people in the A gap, which is probably going to be a bluff here. And it is. As B is going to be wide open in the corner. That almost looked like it was caught. Might have to go into replay here, because this instant pressure is getting very tiring. That was totally a caught. I'm challenging. I'm throwing the flag for that one. And it's upheld because they want Tennessee to win the game. Graham Gano is going to come out for this extra field goal here, and it's up. It's going to be doinked. It's good. Great. As Justin Simmons has literally just been up our throat this entire game. Man, it is now 21-17, which we're doing way better than I thought we would. Blake Martinez is obviously going to have to go here, because he is probably the worst middle linebacker in this entire game. We're going to go overload 3 seam. And we're going to move Johnson out. right over here. Move Ojulari back. As even though I moved our linebacker, he still decided he didn't want to cover that for whatever reason. This looks like a run, but I'm not going to get too antsy. I'm going to bring Jordan Love down just a little bit, and it is a run. It's going to be a stretch. We're going to actually get it with Jordan Love. As long as we can keep Derrick Henry from running down our throat more, I will gladly take this to the bank. This is definitely going to be a run because they're bringing a fat man. I'm going to run up the middle. Oh, whoa. Wow. That was a game. That is what we call a bunch of bullcrap. This is how all Madden difficulty treats you. Because that is BS, if I've ever seen it. That is absolutely garbage. Because they're going to go up 28. There is a flag here. If it's roughing the kicker, that's just ironic. And it is going to be roughing the kicker. It's not even going to matter here. Leonard Williams had the roughing the kicker call, which is really weird, actually, that he got the roughing the kicker. Oh, he just tripped. Okay, well, that's okay, I guess. As we are going to need a prayer from God right now because they are up by 11. Kyler Murray probably going to get traded after this game just because I feel like he's not going to be a good fit here. I want to get an actual pocket passer, like a lead slinger for this team. Kadarius Toney is on man coverage, so I'm going to try that, and he's going to catch it. We haven't thrown a single touchdown pass today. As we might just get something open here if we can just get some time. And of course, good accuracy never means good accuracy. Because that's going to be overthrown. I saw the mismatch on the linebacker there. As they want us to throw it, but I just want to run the football on 3rd and 1. If it comes to 4th and 1, I'm going to have to do that too. That is going to be a first down. 22 rushes, 95 yards for Elijah Mitchell. That is a beautiful stat line for an 80 overall running back. They're going to be shifting their defense here as we're going to put Sterling Shepard on a go, and we're going to put Elijah Mitchell on an out here because that is going to be use him wide open in the middle. I know Bengal really doesn't do any audibles here, but honestly, that's the way you have to beat. Like, that's how you win. Literally, the only way you win in this game is by just audibling every single thing, as that's going to be smothered. Kadarius Toney, the playmaker, is going to be absolutely smothered. This is it's going to be 3rd and 2 here. They're ready for the run, but we are too. Hopefully, we can just not get a block at all. They're going to want to punt it. They're losers. We're going to 94 will here with Elijah Mitchell. As I want to bring this, we can't even bring the tight end, the fullback over. They're going to send the house, because that's going to be another first down for Elijah Mitchell. Thank Jesus, because I would have pooped myself. Getting some stats boost here. All right, I do not like this, so we are going to come out of that and go into verts here. Just sit and see what they give us. I'm going to throw it up. That's going to be nothing. Kyler Murray, wish he was having a better game. But it is a whole different type of offense here for the New York Giants compared to what he's used to. As Elijah Mitchell, if we can just give him time, will be wide open. As that was going to be a definite mismatch. As Malcolm, that's not Malcolm Butler. So whoever that is, just instantly gets to us. That is how you run a blitz. They ran a silver shoot pinch, which I'm going to have to add that to my notes for later, because that was a very well executed blitz. Thank God we got that football off. As nobody is going to get open here, as I'm just going to have to throw that football away. Because nobody wants to get open there. No shallow dig. CJ Uzuma. Put you on an instant out. I don't know if this play is going to work, actually, because I really don't think the check down is going to be there. As B is going to be wide open. I'm going to throw that. They're taking the deep route. That looks like a cover 2. Maybe even cover 3. That was a Tampa 2. Let's thank God we got that. As Elijah Mitchell's actually going to be tired here, so I'm going to put him on a blocking route here as our tight end is open for a second. Elijah Mitchell's still going to be in the game. I'm actually going to sub Elijah Mitchell out here because I am going to do my best to win the game. Antonio Williams going to be coming into the game here. Number 21. Here we are. As that's going to be a gain of 1, 2, actually. They're actually going to try and strip the ball here. Elijah Mitchell's going to come back into the game. Thank the Lordy, he's not even tired. We're going to slant. Going to scramble. Build some more time. Nothing's going to be there. We're going to throw that football away. As we can't score here. They want us to go for the field goal and hopefully get the stop. I guess we will because, I mean, this is a very high-motored offense. As we're going to kick this, this should be right through the middle, which it is. 28-20. As I said, I'm not really too upset about this loss. It's only the first game. It's not a division game, so I mean, we're still trying to figure out a quarterback situation here. Obviously, Kyler Murray might not be the answer here because I have the receivers that I want, at least for the time being. So, might try to trade for Tom Brady after this. Look at that. 230, literally could break a record today if he wanted to. They could totally just break a record with him. If they absolutely wanted to, they could totally do that. He only needs a 50 more yards. He's going to give it off to his tight end as we're going to cut stick there. That's actually a new thing in Madden 23 is cut stick is the way to play. As I'm not going to guess here at all because I could be totally wrong as it's going to be a pass as we're going to do the sit route as we're going to cover both of these. And while he's being sacked, manages to throw it away. That is something I have never seen before. Actually, he's not even getting sacked. That's perfect. We'll cover 4 drop with dime form here as this is definitely going to be a pass. Probably should have adjusted my defense accordingly to it, but obviously I didn't. We're going to swat this football away. As that was caught, I probably would have pooped myself. As we get 2 minutes and 47 seconds to do something with this football. We're going to send Cole Holcomb back as well. And they're going to do a short punt. I'm just going to fair catch that with Adoree Jackson. All right, if Kyler Murray and I can come back from that 14-point deficit, that would make my entire week, as it's not, because that's going to be intercepted because they just know what play I'm going to run every freaking time. And that will be the game, ladies and gentle cars. Because somehow, some way, they just happen to know what defense to run. Because he's going to free flow. Because I thought that was open just because he's flowing here. Hollywood Brown. As soon as I try to throw it, he just has that speed to literally just run 10 yards down the field and man in literally half a second. They're probably just going to run the football on him with Derrick Henry and ice the game. It's going to be a run. Middle, as I said. They're just going to shove all of the defenders off. That's a crazy stat line right there. That is 20 yards per carry. This could be a run as well. Jordan Love down. Just going to hit the 2-minute warning. What a way to go out. I'm not too hurt by it. I'm a little hurt. My ego is hurted more than anything. But definitely could have been things to prevent this kind of disaster. It's going to be 3rd and goal here. They're just going to run the clock out. Like I said, very good game. We did really, really well. This actually looks like it could be a pass here, unless it's stretch. Which it is a pass. They're going to just hand it off to Derrick Henry here. As we're not even going to try to call a timeout because there's no reason to call a timeout here because they're going to get this field goal. And nothing's going to come out of it. So we will just admit defeat. And call it good. Could have iced the kicker there. Like I said, doesn't even matter. I'm alright with taking this loss. It's a very close win. Very close win. The loss. I mean, you know what I mean. But they're going to short kick it off to Kadarius Toney just to waste clock. As they're going to act like we're going to try and come back from this. As Kadarius Toney is going to get an instant block shot. But we are just going to run this football. Because I am wanting to get out. And I want to see if we can trade Kyler Murray away. Kyler Murray just is not the candidate that I'm looking for. They're going to hand this off to Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell is literally the heart and soul of this New York offense. As nothing will get open here, which pretty much just sums up as we're going to throw it across our body. That's going to be swatted away. Poetically. 31-20 is the final score of this shootout. About the same completion percentage. It's just one person has a 6'3" running back. It actually is 6'3". That works out. One of them has a 6'3" running back. I got very lucky. Uzma. Derrick Henry also had the most receiving yards on their team. Marquise Brown had 72 yards. Uzma. Colin Johnson, number 15. Elijah Mitchell. Rushing the ball, we had a pretty good game. 99 yards for Elijah Mitchell, which is beautiful. That is an amazing turn of events for Elijah Mitchell, which I do believe will be a set-in-stone guy. Our punter has an upgrade. That's kind of sad. Yeah, talked to our team leaders about the game. I know, we didn't stop them. Ran for 250 yards. I know he's not just blaming me for him having him run down his throat. As we are going to try and trade for Thomas Brady. Buccaneers, Tom Brady. Kyler Murray, what can I do? I get nothing for that. I'm even willing to trade away Marquise Brown. Nope, nothing there. Maybe Josh Allen. Patrick, my homeboy. Carson Wentz. Dakota. Maybe even Dakota. Dakota would be way better. No. We might be stuck with Kyler Murray for the rest of the season. Well, somehow, some way, we can get out of the red for any of these guys. Which I highly, highly doubt. I'm not going to trade for Matthew Stafford. Maybe Lamar. Lamar would be pretty good. I will wait for that, though. There are some other quarterbacks that I would like to pursue before Lamar. Joey B being one of them. Nothing there. Josh Allen is also one of them. Nope, nothing there. They make trading super duper hard in this game. Ravens, Lamar. Is this going to put us over the salary cap? We're going to have to get rid of a very high-priced boy. I don't even think anybody on this team makes that much money, which is why I'm super duper surprised that we're even below the salary cap. Our highest paid player is Alexander Johnson, it looks like. No, that's Brian Bulaga. Chris Harris is actually our highest. We are still going to be under the salary cap. It's $6 million. Brian Bulaga. Nothing there. We might just have to get rid of All of these dudes here. That's not even gonna scratch anything. So sadly, it looks like we are stuck with Kyler Murray. Maybe we can try and get like a dominant running back. Like Najee. Najee would be pretty good. Even though I did like how Elijah Mitchell was performing for us. Give him Marquise Brown. That looks like it could be totally accepted. Ondale Robinson. Maybe a draft pick? We have unlocked our 2024 draft picks. What a third round pick. I'm really gonna have to use a first round pick for you. Okay, well, that was something. I'd use another first round pick to get Najee Harris. We also had to trade our receiver core away, but we picked up Najee Harris wearing number 13, which is kind of gross. I'm actually going to change that. Hopefully we can give him like a 20s number. Najee Harris will be wearing number 23, it looks like. As, this doesn't look as bad as it did. Could be way better. But that is where we're ending it off. I will look and see. Let me actually look here and look at Bengals. I go to YouTube here. Let's see actually what Bengal his first episode was. Bengal. Shut up. 3, 2. Yeah, right.
After nearly one
Wow, actually that's impressive.
missed extra points, don't even.
The final score was 31-23 for the Bengal game. And ours was 31-20, so he actually did better than us. Anyway. But yeah, I'll leave it off there, and I will see you next time I post about the New York Giants. Bye.